guys wonder why I hate women.
Secure the ballistics.
I might as well get something out of it, right?
My balls from getting bigger, you know.
Sendatsu Gaming, thanks to the 8 months membership. Hollywood keeps destroying male heroes. Snarky Jay. I was gonna make a video game version of that. I mean, I might still, depending on how dry we are for content. Because Assassin's Creed Remake is the first week of July, I think, right? So maybe I'll record All Your Heroes Are Dead. That might be my next video. We'll see. I'll write down a list. All I have to do is go through most of the disappointing sequels of the past, 7 or 8 years probably, and they always emasculate the heroes. In the case of Samus, it wasn't even emasculation because she's a woman, but even Samus had to take a back seat because, the Jew nerd and all these other worthless fucks had to help her. We're listening to a woman, so everyone's about to hate on this guy, I'm gonna be honest.
Hollywood really used to love writing strong, cool men, but now it seems like every male character we get is some weird variation on normal SpongeBob. No
yeah,
rough
already
edges
bad video, it's a woman, bad video. I knew Chad was gonna say that.
Unsettlingly neutral. Hey y'all, Snarky Jay cosplay here. Think of the last time you saw some of your favorite male icons. I know I'll think of it, but let's do this together. An aging, grumpy hermit Luke Skywalker drinking alien milk straight from a weird Tibby Han Solo.
Listen, that wasn't the problem, okay? Everyone likes to make fun of that. I would have drank that milk. You will eat all the eggs. You have to eat all the eggs. No, I don't think I would. I'll be real. Even I wouldn't do that. I'll try most food or drink. I don't know. That was pretty gross. Let's be honest. I have my limits. Even I have my limits. If it was a hot alien, if it was a sexy alien, I'd try her milk. That was like a gross abomination. I don't even remember what it looks like, but if it was gross, whatever it was.
Luke Skywalker drinking alien milk straight from a weird Tibby. Han Solo as a divorced failure of a smuggler. Indiana Jones, oh my god, Harrison Ford, what are you doing here again? Old and miserable. Boba Fett sitting around talking politics while a woman does the hard work for him.
Yeah, I love this shit. This is like the classic. This is just the Disney package where it's like, oh, you guys want a Boba Fett show? All right, here's a bitch telling them what to do. Yeah, he actually sucks. He's like, I get obviously the actor's gonna be old, but I mean, still, I don't know. It's whatever. It just all adds up. Who the hell, when you think of, and look, I get it, Star Wars fans were always kind of retarded when it came to this shit. Like, Boba Fett is a cool-ass design, but he went out like a bitch in Episode 6, so I feel like that completely hurt his aura, as the Zoomers say. So I wouldn't care, honestly. I don't even give a shit that, the books have him crawl out of the Sarlacc pit or whatever. Who cares about that? He went out like a bitch regardless, even if he lived. So that ruined it. But the nerds still want him to come back because the design's good. And then this is what they do. Yeah, I remember I watched a couple episodes of it. I used to be willing to watch any dog shit show, but I think that time is long past. I'll sometimes watch like little bits of shows my mom's watching, and I'll just be like, this is too terrible. I can't watch this. I can't do this to myself anymore.
For him. Din Djarin reduced to babysitting, Thor turned into a screaming punchline, Lightning McQueen being mocked for aging, and most recent of all, Sheriff Woody being taken down with a bald spot joke. Well, none of that looked cool at all. Yeah, that's because they're not anymore. So what happened to our male heroes?
Jews. You gonna say it?
Notice I went from Marvel to Star Wars to even like kids media. I mean, seriously, when was the last time Hollywood let a man be cool without finding some reason to humiliate him for it after? We're gonna have to get to the bottom of this together, okay? But first and foremost, let's talk about the archetype of the male hero that we used to admire. Our male heroes back in the day.
Oh, dude, this is the other thing I want to talk about on stream. I'll save it for a second. There was that comment I told you guys about earlier, but the other thing was about the Kratos controversy. But I'll save it because I think it'll tie into whatever she's about to say here.
They were incredibly competent. They were sincere. They were masculine, which sounds like a dirty word now. They were flawed, but admirable. And above all, they were aspirational. They gave us characters where we wanted to aspire to be like them. They were inspirations for young men, and honestly, inspirations for young women, because I identified with and admired so many male.
Okay, whatever. She's just rambling about nothing. Okay, so what the controversy was, if you don't know, and this has actually already happened before, but it happened again for some reason. But on Twitter, for whatever reason, dudes were like talking about traditional, attractive, masculine characters or something like that. So they brought up Kratos. And so, of course, there's like a million replies like, do men really think women find Kratos attractive? I mean, you know, he's old, he's angry, he's bald. Women hate bald. Blah, blah, blah. As we know, modern women are attracted to literal who get their asshole blown out by Kratos. This is what the problem is. This is a dangerous thought process because there's no way you can think about it without it getting gay as fuck. But it's reality. It's reality. That Love in Deep Space twink that weirdos, freaks keep posting. That guy literally got fucked by Kratos. Like, he has to wear adult diapers for the rest of his life because Kratos loved him. That's what women are attracted to. They're attracted to, which, first of all, I guarantee all these dumb bitches. The funny thing is, I agree with the women. I actually agree, because anyone who knows anything about lookism or the black pill knows women really don't find someone who looks like Kratos attractive. Let's be honest. That is true. I don't think they were lying or anything. However, at the same time, I bet none of these bitches know Kratos is 7 feet tall. Do you think one of those bitches knows Kratos is 7 feet tall? I guarantee they don't. Okay? If Kratos stood next to him, all of a sudden they'd think he's attractive. So that's strike one. So anyway, my point is, the point of this ramble is that it was unironically a Twitter it was a Twitter war between men and women. That men kept being like, why are these women pretending? We know that women love beards and masculinity, and these were unironically like the right-wing. I don't remember exactly who said it, but it was kind of like the more conservative-y type guys or something, right? And so women are like, no, only gays are attracted to Kratos. No woman is attracted to Kratos, basically, right? That was the controversy for context. This was a big Twitter thing. I saw a bunch of posts. And I'm just thinking like, yeah, but women are attracted to the notes that Kratos back in Greece would have loved. Like, at what point? So the conclusion to this fucked thought process I was having is that sexual selection is extinction, because modern women have fucked hormones. Like, if you talk to boomers, this is, again, I don't engage with people on Twitter for a reason, because if I did, my simple counter argument to the women would be, women did not used to be attracted to faggot twink K-pop stars. Like, if you ask, what was your mother, what kind of man did your mother like? How about your grandmother? Their great-grandmother's probably dead, but if their great-grandmother is alive, what type of man? They would describe a masculine, you know, I mean, they would all say tall. All women like tall men, that's obvious. But they would say someone who is a fucking man, you know, muscular, competent, probably has money, etc., etc. You know what I mean? They wouldn't describe a surgery monster, anime boy, again, with a blown out asshole, because that is the death of the human race. If your men are all these sparkle, twinkle, fairy bitches, then the real men that you're not attracted to are going to invade your country, love you, love him too. If they're a Navy SEAL who wants a concubine. I don't even remember who said that. There's a Navy SEAL. This was a year or two ago. I don't remember exactly when it happened. But there was a Navy SEAL who unironically said he would fuck feminine men. That was so funny. So women being, but also at the same time, anyone who knows anything about lookism or the black pill could have told these retarded conservatives that no, women are not attracted to Kratos. Okay, that was not surprising. That's not the controversy. That's not the controversy. Women don't like bald. They don't like the overly mean, like, incel rage look that Kratos has. But they do like these 7 feet tall. They just didn't know because they know nothing. They're fake nerds. Get off the internet and get back in the kitchen. All right, that's the end of my semi-gay rant. It does make me mad. It does make me mad that women are attracted to actual fat. No, like that is what modern women are attracted to. And part of it is because of birth control, because if women have low estrogen levels, they are attracted to more feminine men. That is a fact. And so part of it is women are constantly on medication that fucks with their hormones, which is why every woman is mentally ill on top of having sex with 1,000 men over the course of their 20s. Robert J. O'Neill is the seal who said that. I'm glad someone knew in chat. That was so funny when I saw that. That rant will go hard in a red jur video coupled with AI. I had to get it out, chat. I had to, because it was one of those things where I'm 90% against the woman side, but I'm 10% with them, because how do men not know better by now? I just know it was like center-right libertarian Redditors who are like, dude, but I'm bald and I have a beard. I bet women love me. It's like, no, they don't. They do not love the bald and the beard. They do not. Okay? Stop coping. That part I'm with the women on. But every other part of it is just like, no, you are fucked in the head, bitch. None of your ancestors were into fat. No, that's only you. You narcissist.
Characters growing up that, to be honest, I think some of the qualities of these characters were universal. And what characters am I talking about here? Let's give Harrison Ford his flowers, right? Han Solo, Indiana Jones. Let's talk about Aragorn from The Lord of the Rings. I got that video coming soon, you guys already know. How about in Gladiator?
I'm not listening to this anymore. Next. So that was my misogyny rant for the stream. I hope you enjoyed it.